Tell me that I'm not the only one shocked by this. This is what I just spent $95 on at the grocery store. $95 where? This is like 4 bags of stuff. Let me just show you what I got, okay? This isn't even like a full grocery restock because we are going out of town this weekend. And so this is just like snacks and stuff that we need to re-up on to have for the weekend. And then also just like in the house. This isn't even dinners for the rest of this week, okay? Eggs, kids shampoo and conditioner, detangler, and body wash. Go Squeeze fruit and veggie pouches. Beech Nut little fruit bites. 2 boxes of Annie's bars. One is chewy chocolate chip, one is birthday cake. A small bag of Chomp. Organic veggie straw. Another Go Squeeze pouch box. And then a Go Squeeze yogurt box pouch. Why the fuck was that $95? Like, what am I doing wrong when it comes to shopping? I truly don't understand. I am pretty sure our biggest expense beyond our mortgage and our cars is probably our fucking grocery bill. And I don't understand. This is not a lot of stuff for $95. Thanks for joining me on my crash out of the day.
Yeah, it didn't look like $95. And honestly, context matters. It depends on where she shopped at, right? Did she shop at Publix or whatever the case is? But at the same time, I personally don't even think it matters. Why is she spending $95 for it looks like only 10 items? So at that rate, you're paying $9 per item that she just had right there in that entire video. But hey, the cost of living is crazy. Grocery prices have absolutely skyrocketed, guys. I don't know if y'all are experiencing this, but I am for sure experiencing higher grocery prices. But I got more videos in here that are absolutely gonna blow your mind. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well for more great content like this. Let's get to the rest of the video.
So I had a total crash out this weekend, and I have just absolutely had it. I went to the grocery store today just to get a few things. I'm sitting here right now because I can't fucking sleep. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to have a bowl of cereal because I just bought a huge box of cereal today. Look at this. I haven't even opened it.
Whoa. This
is a $5 box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and I haven't opened it.
Way.
And it's...
Stop.
That's it. A pound of ground beef today was $12.
Stop.
And I don't give a fuck. Don't come in my comments and be like, oh, where do you live? Grocery prices are down where I live. It's not bad. Fuck you, okay? Because it's bad. The price of food is getting ridiculous. Like, I have cut out every single thing in my life that I can imagine. I don't get my hair done anymore. I do my nails at home. I've canceled every subscription on my TV. I put gas in my car when I can and leave it in the garage just in case I don't drive it anywhere unless I absolutely have to. This is not how I want to live. This is not how we should be living. And I don't care what anybody says, but this is not how we should be living. There is so much money in America that there should not be anybody hungry or homeless.
You know, this is why I make these videos, because just the other day I was in the grocery store. I even showed my wife this. I was like, look at this bag of chips. There was like, you got the bag of chips this big, and then the chips only go up to the half, not even halfway. It was like 40% of the bag, y'all. They are chipping out on the portion sizes because and this is what happens. You got so many companies, they're trying to save wherever they can, save on, material costs, save on, how much they're putting in, because at the end of the day, they still have to stay afloat. They still have to make as much product. They're getting killed when we talk about tariffs. They're getting killed when we talk about international trade, deals and everything like that. They're getting destroyed by everything that's happening right now within the economy. The economy it's in the gutter, y'all. Like, nobody wants to admit it. Nobody wants to come on these videos and say it, but I'm going to say it. It is what it is, right? Like, we can talk about the stock market and, companies are performing well. Companies are performing well, but are you on the grounds? Are you in these positions where you're spending exponentially more on groceries? No, guys, I watch these videos, and when I hear Trump say that grocery prices are down, groceries are cheap, man, it really like, let's get to the rest of the video though.
Well, that was a rough one. Whew. if you're curious about how much a family of 6 spends at the grocery store in the Bay Area on a weekly basis, I'm here to tell you. I will say that this week we bought more drinks than usual. So we bought a lot of sparkling water, we bought a lot of soda, we bought just a lot of drinks in general for our beverage fridge. For the most part, this is just meals and snacks for my kids and their lunches for the whole entire week this week. Ooh. I'm cooking 3 meals out of the 5 days. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm cooking. Tuesday and Thursday, we have things going on at school. So how much did I spend? Grand total was $512.58. This was at Safeway. I did end up going to Whole Foods to get some berries because the berries at Safeway looked horrendous. One of the most expensive produce items on my list was a 3-pound bag of grapes. Costed me $19. Ain't nobody wasting grapes in my house. On average, we spend between $2,300 and $2,800 a month. My kids are 15, 13, 11, and 7, so they're consuming a lot of food. I'm gonna put a screenshot here of how much we spent in August, which was $2,500. This is not including eating out. This is not including anything. It's just strictly groceries and Costco.
I don't know. The good thing about this is she's owning it. I mean, she's accepting because, I mean, she knows she's got a lot of kids and they like to eat, so she's gonna go and buy groceries. But $2,500, oh my God, 20. She says she pays between $2,300 and $2,800 a month for groceries, y'all. Like, that is more than my rent. Like, that is more than the average rent. That is average. That is more than what some people make in an entire month, y'all. That is crazy, y'all. Girl, listen, I know she's probably buying a lot of groceries, but spending that much, I can't even fathom how that feels. But shout out to the creator. But before we finish the rest of this video, I gotta give a huge shout out to today's video sponsor, Morgan & Morgan. Have you ever noticed how Wall Street always seems to win no matter what? There's a reason billionaires don't wait in ERs or fill out 100 forms to get what they're owed. Just like there's a reason Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm. While doing research, I came across a guy last year hit by a delivery truck. Insurance offered him a few thousand. That's it. 6 months later, he walked away with over $12 million. Why? Because he didn't settle and he used the right legal team. Most people who get hurt settle fast because they think hiring a lawyer means paperwork, high fees, and wasting months waiting on a call back. That's the old way. It's 2025. You can do better. If you're injured in an accident, you can check out Morgan & Morgan. They've recovered over $25 billion for clients, and some of those clients, they were only offered pennies at first. Like a guy in Florida was offered $350,000. Morgan & Morgan helped him win $12 million. Or in Pennsylvania, a client was offered $650,000 who walked away with $26 million. Morgan & Morgan isn't your local strip mall lawyer. They've got over 1,000 attorneys, 100 offices nationwide, and they've been fighting for the people for over 35 years. When you hire them, it's like having a legal army that actually cares about you. It's super simple. No calls, no waiting rooms. You can just go to the link in the description or scan the QR code on the screen. It takes under 5 minutes. If you're ever injured, you can check out Morgan & Morgan. Their fee is free unless they win your case. You can start your claim right now by clicking the link in the description below or just scan that QR code on the screen with your phone. Thank you to Morgan & Morgan for sponsoring us. Let's get to the rest of the video.
But this is ridiculous. Look at this. Look at this. What is that? There's 8 patties. This is not how it used to be. Like, you used to be actually buying a big bunch of meat when you get this. What is that? Check this out. This was one of my followers who posted this in a comment. Look at how this was 6 equals 10 here, right? This is, again, paper towel math, toilet paper math. And this is within the space of 18 months, it went from 6 equals 10. So that's how many, like how big the roll is. Then 6 equals only 9. So less square footage overall. And then now 6 is just 6 rolls. 6 equals 6. They're not even pretending. So look at how much skinnier. See how thick and wide the bottom one is, and then that one comes in a little, and then that one comes in a little bit more because they're putting less sheets on each roll.
Wow, this is what companies are doing. They're saving money. Either that or they just skyrocket the price, right? You got a mix of both happening right now within the country. I don't think it's right whatsoever. This is just what is happening. This is what they have to do to minimize costs.
People are complaining that the prices in grocery stores have gone up, and our president is saying that prices went down. I'm a nerd, okay? Call me a nerd. I have receipts from June 2024 right through today. So we're going to go grocery shopping and we're going to do some price comparison, and I'm going to show you how more expensive your groceries really are. I live in Howell, New Jersey, which is a suburban neighborhood. Not anything fancy. I'm at ShopRite. I'm not at Trader Joe's. I'm not at Whole Foods. I'm at ShopRite. We buy the same thing every single week, okay? Let's go shopping. Coffee is one of the biggest I've seen increases. Okay, now here on my receipt, we buy 8 o'clock coffee. I circled it because I used it one other time. Sorry for the blurriness. $9.99. You see that? $9.99. See it now? $17.99.
Stop.
In less than a year.
What?
Than a year.
It's double.
$17.99, $9.99. So it is
Lord.
doubled in price. Coffee is insane, and this is not even a fancy brand like Starbucks or
That's crazy.
Dunkin' Donuts. Let's keep going. All right, I just met a lady here at the meat department who said, horrible, horrible. She can't believe the prices. Chopped meat, $17.90, $17.46 for 3 pounds of chopped meat. Are you out of your freaking mind? This little package of chopped meat, which is 93% lean, is $7 for that little piece. That could make 2 hamburgers. You're kidding me, right? Let's just take for shits and giggles, let's go over to a roast beef. $11 and $22.
Yeah, and then we talk about, oh, go grocery shopping. It's cheaper to eat, when you buy your home groceries than it is when you're eating out, right? Like, I hear that all the time, but at the same time, these prices don't necessarily say that. And that's why I struggle with when I make these videos. I'm like, yeah, I can say that, oh, it's cheaper, go buy groceries, stop eating out, lower your lifestyle, lower your expenses. But at the same time, these prices are through the roof. Y'all, like, I don't even know. I can't even explain it. It just, these prices, I tell you.
I know I'm not the only adult that sits in their car wondering how they're making the most money they've ever made in their entire life, and it still doesn't seem to be enough. My rent is $2,000 a month, and I live in a townhouse. My car note is $535 a month, and that's on the low end compared to what I see a lot of people pay. Yep. My car insurance is $370 between 2 vehicles. And every time I fucking turn around, that shit's going up, and they can't even tell you why, other than that the rates have increased. Fucking why? And then you got some fucking orange man in office trying to convince you that your grocery bill has decreased, but I just went and spent $100 on fucking chips, bread, bananas, apples, some fucking muffins.
Yep.
And hamburger meat.
Yep.
Oh, don't forget the $10 eggs.
Yep.
My HOA just decided to charge me $100 because I left my garbage can sitting out in front of my house for a couple of days because I needed to let it dry after dumping it with bleach because there were maggots in there. You rent from these companies and they penny pinch you on every fucking thing that they can. We are being bullied into poverty by these corporations and billionaires. And we have somebody in office gaslighting us in our face, telling us, oh, no, you're not. I don't understand how the families that are living off $15 an hour, how are you doing it? How?
That's a fact.
How do you pay your rent?
That's a fact.
What do you do when your car breaks down?
Yes.
I don't know, dude. I'm just sitting here. I'm like, I'm blessed compared to a lot of people, and it's still fucking hard.
And that's what a lot of people are dealing with right now. People are making the most money, and I'm not saying that wages increase. I'm not saying there was a mass amount of people, getting raises at their job or whatever the case is. But I'm saying people are getting promoted, getting new jobs, getting new roles, and, leveling up within the jobs that they've already had or whatever the case is. And it still is not enough, right? It's not matching up to what, we are as a, where we are. The economy is in the gutter right now. It sucks to see, and I can only imagine how she feels because she probably got a promotion and she's excited and I'll make more money. And you sit down and really do the math on it, and it's am I really making more money? And then she's not even mentioning taxes out of her check. Yeah, she talked about property taxes and everything, but she didn't talk about taxes coming out. It's crazy.
So does anyone else feel like how the fuck can I keep doing this for the next 60 years? Just kidding. I'm never going to retire. I can't retire. What are we kidding? How am I supposed to keep getting up for my 9 to 5, working my little patush off, getting so stressed out with all the work I have, I'm crying in the bathroom, and then getting my little tiny paycheck that barely covers what it costs to live? How am I supposed to keep doing that for the rest of my life? When every company I've been at is restructuring every quarter, is freezing raises, merit, and inflation, and cutting benefits. Like this. And everyone in senior leadership has the most questionable morals. This is the fucking life I was promised.
And if you ever want to describe America, all you got to say it's the people that make $800 an hour somehow convince the people that make $35 an hour that the people who make $7 an hour are the problem. Imagine.
That's the best explanation I've probably ever seen in a long time. That's the truth, right? The people who are at the top, they always saying, oh, it's the people at the bottom. They're getting too many handouts. They're giving too many. They're freeloading the government and they're all these different things, right? Like and people buy it, right? People buy it and not even realize that it affects them, right? Like it's so like it makes no sense, y'all. But hey, shout out to the creator, man. Like this is crazy. These grocery prices, the cost of living, like as a whole, and I want there to be a solution, right? Like I even to be as unbiased and as objective as possible, I when I think about tariffs, right? Like I seriously hope, one, it brings jobs, and I also hope that it brings the cost, right, like down, because seriously, what are we doing all this for? I see Trump come on videos and we're gonna build a ballroom and all these different things, and I just boy, I don't know. It's scary to think where we're gonna be in 5 years, but hey, I got more videos. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well for more great content like this. I will see you next video. We out. Let's go.